All right, let's talk about honey candy. We're going to dive into how to make that perfect, glassy, hard honey candy that, for once, doesn't end up as a sticky mess. Think of this as your secret guide to finally mastering it.
You know the feeling, right? You follow the recipe to the letter, you do everything you're supposed to, and you still end up with this gooey, sticky blob. It's so frustrating. But I'm here to tell you, it's probably not your fault.
We're calling this the sticky conundrum because that's exactly what it is. It's not a baking failure, it's a puzzle. And like any good puzzle, it has a solution. You just need to know a few of the, well, let's call them alchemical secrets. That's the thing, it feels like magic when it works, but it's really all about science. And today, we're going to put that power in your hands. You're going to stop being frustrated by candy and start becoming the alchemist in your own kitchen. Okay, so before we even think about pulling out a pot, we have to understand the laws of candy making. These are the 3 golden rules. If you can master these, you're pretty much guaranteed to succeed. So, rule number 1. This is the big one. 300 degrees Fahrenheit, or 150 Celsius. That is the hard crack stage, and it is absolutely non-negotiable. If you don't hit this temperature, your candy will always be sticky. It just will. That's why a candy thermometer isn't just a nice-to-have gadget, it's the most important tool you own for this.
All right, rule number 2. You have to know your enemy. And the number 1 enemy of hard candy is humidity. It's this invisible force that's just waiting to ruin your work. See, sugar is what we call hygroscopic, which is a fancy way of saying it loves to suck moisture right out of the air. So, making candy on a rainy day? You're just asking for trouble. Always pick a dry day.
And here it is, the 3rd secret. This is the pro move. A little splash of acid, we're talking lemon juice or even cream of tartar, is a total game changer. What it does is it actually breaks down some of the sugar molecules, which stops big, grainy crystals from forming. The result? That perfectly smooth, glass-like texture you're looking for. Don't skip this.
Okay, now that we know the rules of the game, it's time to actually play. We're moving from the theory to the kitchen. Let's get into the actual ritual of crafting this perfect honey candy potion.
And look how simple the ingredients are. You've just got 4 elements here. The sugar is your structure. The honey is for that amazing flavor. The water just helps everything dissolve together. And that splash of lemon juice, that's our secret weapon for the perfect texture. That's it.
So here's how the ritual begins. You're going to combine everything in a good, heavy-bottomed pot. Now listen closely. You only stir until the sugar is dissolved. Once it starts to boil, your job is done. Stop stirring. Just put your thermometer in and let it do its thing. Your only job is to watch for that magic number, 300 degrees.
The second you hit 300, you move. Get that pot off the heat right away. Let all those crazy bubbles settle down. Now's your chance. If you want to add a little something extra, like vanilla or lemon oil, give it a gentle stir, and then very carefully pour that molten gold into your molds. Then, you just have to be patient and let it cool.
Now, it's so tempting to think you're done once the candy's cooled off. You're thinking, phew, I did it. But hold on. An alchemist knows the ritual isn't over. These last couple of steps are what will actually preserve your beautiful creation and keep it from getting sticky.
The moment those candies are hard, you need to pop them out of the molds and immediately, right away, toss them in some powdered sugar or cornstarch. This gives them a protective coating. It's like putting up a shield against that invisible enemy, humidity.
And this, right here, says it all, doesn't it? On the left, you have success. Candy stored in an airtight container, somewhere cool and dry. On the right, you have candy's demise, just leaving it out on the counter. Every piece you made needs to be protected from the air. Wrapping them up one by one is best, but at the very least, they need to live in a sealed container.
And just like that, you've done it. Your quest is complete. But before you run off to the kitchen, let's just do a quick recap of the secrets we've unlocked to make sure that Alchemist code is really locked in your brain.
This is it. This is your cheat sheet. First, master the temperature. 300 degrees is the magic number. Second, defeat humidity. Always make candy on a dry day. Third, use an acid. It's your key to that perfect texture. Fourth, apply that protective coating to shield it. And finally, store it right to protect your treasure. You follow this code, you can't go wrong.
So there you go. You're now equipped with the science, the secrets, the whole shebang. The power to create perfect, beautiful, non-sticky honey candy is officially in your hands. The only real question left is, what are you going to make first?
Go on, go conjure up something amazing.